Listen. Make sure you like the video as you are coming in. Make sure you like the video. I got a word for y'all today before we get started. The word is, they don't lie to you because the truth will hurt your feelings. They lie to you because the truth might provoke you to make choices that won't serve their interests. Okay, so that is for anybody dealing with a toxic person and or narcissist. So today, honey, we got some people responding to AL. We got the Melody and Martel situation with them being in court. So we go get off into it. So the person says AL is spreading a rumor that Mel stalked him. He said he would not give his contacts to Mel. He will give them to Stormy. He said OWN doesn't want Melody. They want criminals, scammers, and frauds. OWN is involved in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit because of Maurice, but they want to give him a contract. Latifah has no personality. Kimmy is boring. So one person says, this dude is really delusional for real. What contacts is he talking about? I'm totally convinced this fool is off his meds. Yeah, he is, he obsessed with Melody. One person says, what contacts? His contacts is not helping him. Another person says, Stormy was giving him all those super chats. He probably is not on her payroll anymore. No, he is on her payroll by now. It's like, child, if y'all go write these sentences, get it together. Damn, that way I can understand the words that's coming out of your mouth. He is bought and paid for. He will probably do or say whatever he needs to keep his spot. That's kind of what it's looking like. It do look kind of like a deal was made with him. For real, I really do feel like some type of deal or something was made with him. Because why would somebody be so obsessed? Okay. So another person says, Melody's motion for a continuance was granted. The trial will now take place in February. The judge has not yet responded to the motion to strike. She had it delayed after the Revenge P trial. She knew that the court will find him guilty and is going to use that as leverage for the court in February. Martel's ridiculous claim has been thrown out. The trial was moved to February because he has the criminal case. His rant of lies was thrown out. Melody filed a motion to dismiss Martel's frivolous claims and requested a continuance on the original court date pending the outcome of the ongoing criminal case. The court document highlighted the judge's response, states motion granted, and goes on to state the continuance date. If the motion has not been granted in full, the document would have outlined the conditional granting of the motion. We will wait and see, but I still believe his motion was dismissed. Another person says, I am so sick of Martel Holt. He is annoying. He keeps trying to create this negative narrative of Melody, creating unnecessary court cases, and etc. No real grown man with integrity moves the way he does. So another person says, I haven't seen that the motion was thrown out. All I've seen was a counterclaim by Melody's lawyer to have Martel's motion stricken from court. which all that is a request to a judge that part of a party's pleading or a piece of evidence be removed from the record. That doesn't mean the judge will strike Martel's claims from record. It just means Melody's lawyer doesn't want it as part of the evidence in the case. Really quickly, honey, let's give a rest in peace to Mr. John Amos of Good Times. He was the daddy, honey. I swear Good Times, honey, stopped being good once they fired John Amos up off the show, okay? But it's sad how he passed. I'm hearing allegedly he, didn't pass around like his children or family. According to Love B. Scott, John Amos reportedly requested delay in death announcement to avoid daughters turning it into a circus. Wow. And I heard that there was some type of elder abuse before he passed. I was so sad to hear that. Somebody says the son is shady and needs to be investigated. Another person says he spent a lot of time with his son. I didn't even know he had other kids. And sometimes, parents are close to just only one child, the one that treat them the best, okay? Or the one that can deal with them, John had dementia, make it make sense. He wouldn't even think like this, to even say this. This is his son doing to be spiteful to his sister, child. A mess. But rest in peace, baby. I loved you, John Amos, and I looked up to you. Good Times was never the same. Okay, and then they tried to give Florida that boyfriend, Carl. I didn't like his ass. I didn't like his ass at all. I like John Amos throwing them damn chairs around, being upset that he didn't get the damn job. I loved it. That was the first time they tried to kick a black dad out of the home, honey. Okay? They tried it, honey. So another person has a response to the Scotts allegedly getting a spinoff. So the person says, God don't bless no mess. Mel has put in the work and been a millionaire and an entrepreneur before the inception of the show. So she make it look easy. She brought the Scotts, Stormy, and Destiny on board to help promote and elevate them, and they tagged along with intentions to outshine her by trying to weaponize and throw mud on her name without realizing her name and reputation had been solidified and solid in hardworking in business, honesty, and integrity. She tried to take them with her, but they had other plans, and karma smacked them with liens, loans, and lawsuits and judgments. I'm just saying. Ooh, child, what y'all think of that? So somebody says, a popular Love and Marriage Huntsville YouTube content creator is reporting that it was shared with him, AL. Okay, I don't know why they just won't come out and just say it. With him that due to all the issues with unstable fans and their lawsuits against OWN, that the network is no longer interested in retaining Love and Marriage Huntsville and are considering dropping it for a lighter show, a spinoff with the Scotts and Miss Wanda. They're filming the reunion next week. Guess final word will come out then. Y'all think that this is true. Maurice, he came out and said something. He said something like, a movie changes their stars. Just like a movie, they change their stars. And so it's kind of like, oh, well, Melody is the star of the show, and she is. Like, is anybody here to argue? The rest of y'all not likable. You're not truthful. I tried to give some of y'all the benefit of the doubt, but hell, you left room for more doubt than benefit, okay? So I can't give you the benefit of the doubt. I hope Mel is done. I don't want the show to end, but if it has to get rid of her, so be it. What? Bring Wanda back 2025. I was hoping they would turn the show around back to being positive and fun. The show was never really all that positive. Not to me. It was, it was cool. I feel like Carlos King, I think he needs to produce maybe some scripted marriage shows. And I say that because I think that he has some type of negative perception of married couples. Like he wants us looking at these damn struggle marriages. Okay, from the Marcel, Tisha, Letitia and Glenn. Who else in a burning house? Latrice and Zaddy. Who else in a burning house? Hell, Melody was in one when the show first came on. It's like I'm starting to notice like this pattern, and I don't like it. Kimmy over there bending over and taking it. That's a burning house. Okay, it's like, Carlos, everybody's marriage ain't fucked up. So I don't know what. It's like he's trying to communicate a certain narrative about marriage through his work. It's like everybody marriages is fucked up. There's some type of side chick hidden somewhere. Like there's kids out here being born. Like child. A mess. But that's how I feel. I think he need to get into scripted. No more reality with these marriages. And like I said, I still like him as a producer. Very talented. I like his interviews, right? That really made me like him even more. The interviews he do with the different celebrities, because I like that. And I like how he talks about Real Housewives of Atlanta in real time, because he was around, he was there. I respect that. But I don't like this theme with these marriages. It's like all of them toxic. It ain't nothing you would want to show your children. It'll make you not want to get married. It'll make you not want to be in a relationship. It'll make you want to be single forever. And that's not inspiring. I had a time where I was like really into Married to Medicine. I think I told y'all that. I was watching it like every day, like catching up on seasons I didn't never watch. And it just really made you want to be married or be in partnership with somebody. It was inspiring. It was the generational wealth. You got Heavenly and Daddy. You see their beautiful children. They're going to inherit a lot of real estate. I want to see that. We ain't never we had Mariah saying that Daddy cheated on Heavenly, but how many of us believe that? I didn't. And it was her man that cheated. Okay? But, even Toya and Eugene and their boys, like they were a team going through the debt. Like, I want to see stuff like that. I think he needs to take a page out of Married to Medicine's book. But all this struggle mixed with Roots, the mini series, and people is a slave up in the marriage, and they gotta ask to go back to school. They gotta ask and beg Latifah to get a job to be of some use besides being a mother, being a wife, all this servitude energy, all this people pleaser energy just to say you in a marriage. Okay, just as put some respect on my marriage. I've been here 17 years and I had to ask permission to do all the shit that I'm doing now. I had to beg, crawl, go back to school. I had to ask my husband, well, they a team. Y'all ain't no damn team if you gotta ask for permission. Because he should understand you wanting to better yourself. Okay? Some of y'all are married to narcissists. And then y'all are tying the whole narcissist and codependent dynamic with the masculine and female feminine conversation that goes on. Whenever people start up, well, I'm a man, and narcissist. Instantly, that's what I think. Narcissist. It's all about me, what I want. I'm in this patriarchy, and I want you to bow down, acquiesce, give up your needs, your wants, your feelings for me.